What's up, guys? Welcome. Oh, let me mute that. That's the last thing we need. All right. Welcome, everybody. We got a break to fill. Last break before we start seeing a whole bunch of Bowman. We've got Bowman release day 2025. Bowman release day is tomorrow. It's also release day for National Treasures Baseball, so I will probably try to work them both in there. We'll get some fun ones up, but figure we make it an all tops break coming into today, other than a couple of blaster boxes. First things up, let me get a couple of numbers from the chat between one number. Sorry, I just got one box in this one. Between 1 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let you guys pick the multiverse box. Bone sucks. We're missing Jimmy anyway. He wasn't going to be here for all that. Yeah, I've got. I was not going to have Topps Chrome Black in this one, and we were out. I was sold out of it. I had to go pick up a box retail yesterday just to get it in yesterday's break, and then I knew I had a case on the way, but it hadn't got here yet, so I wrote up the break. I had the two multiverse in. I had the break ready to price up. And then the doorbell rang, and we had Topps Chrome Black got delivered. So I was like, let me cut it open. Let me swap out one of the multiverse. It was the easiest swap out I could do because they're pretty close to the same price point. So I kind of reworked it. That's why it took me so long to get the break up today. Is I had a last second audible to get Topps Chrome Black in there. So I have a fresh case here. I got the other 11 boxes in the case. Just came today. 5 is the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the bottom. All right, put that back there. We'll see if we can get it, bud. We'll try to jump into it. Now that we got that box out the way, let me go ahead and put up the live fill options. So both of these boxes are my last two boxes my last box of the case for each product. So I have got both of these up. I've got Tribute and Bowman Chrome Hobby. So if you're not familiar with the live fills, this is for after the break. This has nothing to do with the 8-boxer. We oftentimes will get people ask about breaking something at the end. Hey, anybody else want to crack anything? Anybody else want to do any breaks? It's a lot easier to fill if we do it from the beginning and kind of fill as we go. So these live fills are just additional breaks we can run after the main break if you guys are up for it. So 2 different options, $40 a spot, each spot good for 3 random teams. The list is over here on the right side here, 1 through 10. $40 on Bowman Chrome Hobby. So $40 gets you 3 random teams in a box of Bowman Chrome Hobby, or on the left side of the screen, 1 through 10. $73 gets you 3 random teams in a box of Topps Tribute. So 25 Topps Tribute. Last Tribute box of the case, last Bowman Chrome of the case. I do have some more loose boxes for Bowman Chrome, but this is the last box I've got on hand for Tribute. I do think we have more on the way, but I don't have an ETA on it. I know we're not done trying to get that. So Garrett's going to go 1 and 7 on Tribute. Just like that, we are off. So do me a favor, specify, just like Garrett did, which list you want to get on if you want to grab a live fill spot. So Garrett in spots 1 and 7. Need Notani Auto. Let's see what we can do tonight. Be content with my PC cards also. Yeah, Blake, you're going to have some chase starting tomorrow. Weatherholt is one of the better prospects in 25 Bowman. I haven't got a chance to really do a deep dive into the product yet. I'm going to be doing that tonight after the breaks. I already told the family, don't wait up for me. I'm going to be late tonight researching Bowman baseball for tomorrow, so I can be ready. All right, let's see what we got. Let me put these off to the side. We'll keep filling these live fill spots as we go. Big thing on those live fills, don't send payment unless we close. If we don't close, you don't need to send. That way I don't have to deal with a refund. So when you do go to send payment, I've got the payment options pinned at the bottom of the screen. It's the normal Venmo, but it's a different PayPal. It's that Gold 188 where we can take friends and family payments. We want to make sure that we're not taking those as goods and services, which is what the normal PayPal takes. We're using Jason's personal for friends and family payments. All right, let's jump on in. We'll do the rest as we go. Today is shipping day. So yesterday we sorted and bagged everything from the previous week, Monday through Friday. Today, all those labels are being printed. You guys have probably been getting messages all day. If you were in any of the breaks last week, you will have either gotten a message today or will be getting a message today. A lot of you guys may get messages as we are breaking here. My wife is printing those labels for me as we speak. So if you haven't got it yet, hang tight. It should come tonight. It is. National Treasures is a Panini product. They tend to do a pretty good job with it because they've got to overcome the lack of licensing. It's usually a pretty good product at a fraction of the cost that you'd see for license. Like National Treasures football will probably be a $2,500 box. National Treasures baseball will probably be about a quarter of that, if that. I haven't looked at the pricing yet. It's just kind of my guess. All right. Homer Bush, Prismatic, George Lombard, Adrian Santana on the red ice, Cam Collier, and Jose Perdomo. I'm going to sleeve all of the unnumbered paper. Thomas Agassi, Carson Williams, hype insert, Thomas White, red ice, Brock Porter, and Andrew Walters. Ryan Lasco, Manny Ramirez, silver, Joe Girardi, green, unnumbered, Chase Dollander, and Greg Maddux. We've been getting numbered in every pack and autos in. It went from 1 in 2. We had a couple breaks without one, so I'd say probably 1 in 3 boxes have autos. Mark Burrell, top tier, Jacob Mizorowski, Ruben Sierra, numbered, Junior Caminero, rookie, and Ty Floyd. That is 364 out of 399 for Sierra. I'm going to sleeve up that cam too. Give me an auto. Dustin Harris, Andrew Painter, silver. Brady Howes, red ice, color match for the Nats. Starlin Caba and Chuck Knobloch. Jordan Lawler, Dylan Head, silver. Carlton Fisk, red ice, Bryce Eldridge, and Ellie De La Cruz as a vet. All right, we went on an auto hot streak, and then all of a sudden it got cold. We were getting autos. I think we had autos in like 3 of our first 4 boxes out of this case. It got cold. Tom Glavine, Prismatic, Enrique Bradfield, Rhett Lauder, red ice, P. Armstrong, rookie, and Mickey Mantle. I'm going to sleeve that. PD. PCA's been on fire. Hitting homers, stealing bases. Looking like a stud. Francisco Alvarez, Drew Jones, hype. Lance Berkman, red ice, Lance Berkman, and King Griffey Jr. Jake Geloff, Jackson Wiggins on a silver, Jim Leland, green, unnumbered. Jackson Wiggins again, and then Hurston Waldrop. Come on, auto. Max Anderson, Edgar Martinez, silver, Chase Hampton, red ice, Colin Houck, and Ted Simmons. Andres Galarraga, top tier, Hurston Waldrop. Numbered is Johnny Damon, color match, red to $3.99 for the Red Sox. 386 out of 399. Arju Namala and Kendall George. Shot on an auto from Prism. I think we're going to get it. Don Sutton, Dennis Eckersley, silver. Tim Salmon, red ice. Reggie Crawford and Austin Wells. Dude, I guess the tear we were on earlier was too good to keep up. Yeah, those blasters started off red hot. I'm hoping I can find some Bowman retail. to replace. I'm down to like, I think I got like 2 Series 1 Megas left. I think I got like 2 Series 1 blasters. I got a handful more Prism blasters, but I am getting low on the existing. So I'm going to try to replace that with Bowman if I can find it. Sometimes it takes a little while for the stock to really hit on those. Let's see what we can get, though. I bet you I can get some. Sorry, man. If anybody else has any issues, let me know. I'm looking at my feed. I think we're okay. Might be local for you, bud. I tell you what I'm very close to being able to do. I am 1 box short of being able to do a fun break. I'm considering trying to see if I can go out and pick that box up, if I can get a decent price on it. But it would be a pretty big break. I'm about to have 2025 Bowman Jumbos. I have 2021, 22, and 23 Bowman Jumbos. I've only got 122 left, so we did a bunch of those as live fill, so I only have 1 of those boxes left. But if I can find myself a 24 Bowman Jumbo, I would be able to do 5 years of Bowman Jumbo, 5 straight boxes. The overall price would be pretty much in line with the typical daily breaks that we do. The price points would be something similar to that. It may be a little, maybe cut up a little different. It may be different teams that are higher than what you usually see because it's all prospect classes. But yeah, it's a unique break. It's hard to stash that much wax. I can do it once if I can get the 24 box. I have 24 hobby boxes, but I like the idea of 5 jumbos. The 21 is very, very inexpensive. I think those boxes retail for like $150. I've got a few of those. There's not a ton of chase in that. You're really hoping more for rookies and vets in those, but like I said, it adds so little. It adds like $5 a team on average. So, and honestly, the way that box is cut up, that's probably how I'll do it. Is I'll probably just tack on like $5 a team. Not a ton of chase in that one. Grapefruit League, Acuna, Corbin Carroll, but we'll do it at cost. I'm just going to skim through these. Not going to read off every name on those base, but they will all ship. Pedro Leon, rookie silver for the Stros. We'll sleeve that up. Christian Yelich, stars. Andrew McCutchen, 35th. Gunner, stars. Anybody got any prospects they're going to be keeping an eye on tomorrow outside of the big ones? Brooks Lee, base rookie. We'll sleeve that one up. Anybody got one prospect we should be watching? Made is going to be a big one. The Brewers are probably going to be a little pricey. They've got a couple. Made and Pena are the 2 of the better chasers in that set. Julio, stars. Of course, the Rockies with Condon. Number 3 overall pick. Josh Hader on the pink. It's going to be weird seeing the Rockies as a chaser. They are not greatest hits. Brooks Lee, stars. It's going to be like when you're breaking draft and Guardians are a top team. It feels off. Julio. Rainbow. That's standard, right? It's not short or anything. Double check it, but we'll top load that one. Give me a second. Stars, Rafi Devers. Hurston Waldrop, Mike Piazza, James Wood, stars. We'll sleeve that one up. Corey Seager, stars. That's it for that stack. Cole Young, Colt Emerson. They will probably have cards in there, but they won't have first Bowmans. So those first Bowmans are who you're gonna be looking for. Every 3 times a year, Bowman puts out a fresh set for their Bowman chasers. So they always, whenever we have Bowman draft, they will always pluck a few prospects out. They usually hold back the number 2 overall pick and make them like the headline chaser for Bowman, the following product, Bowman Baseball. Bowman Baseball beginning of the year, Bowman Chrome in the middle, Bowman Draft at the end. So after draft, Bowman, the next year comes around, Bowman Baseball kicks it off. They usually hold back the number 2 overall pick, with Chase Burns being the 2 overall this year as a pitcher. I think they just didn't want to headline the product with a pitcher, so instead they held back the number 3 overall pick, which was Charlie Condon. So he'll be the top first Bowman chaser. That's I say he'll be the top. He's the big name because, again, just where he was drafted. But him and Jesus Made, which I can't help but wonder how much the hype around him is in the name, because it's when you read it in English, it reads as Jesus Made. Made is Made. So yeah, he's one of the better chasers in the class. I mean, that being said, I've actually read a lot of people are really high on him. Nolan Arenado, Grapefruit League. Vlad, Stars. Brewers with Made as well as Pena in that class. 2 shortstops that'll have first Bowmans in that set. James Wood, base rookie. We'll top load that one. Carlos Correa, Stars. Brooks Lee, insert. Luis Robert. Ryan Thompson. Silver, we'll sleeve that up. Yordan Alvarez. Ben Rice, rookie. Let's see. Okay, nothing crazy. We'll sleeve it after. Here, I'll tell you what, I know you're gonna PC that one. Let me top load Julio. Get your Julio Rainbow top loaded. And we'll top load that James Wood as well. Jace Young will sleeve. Goldschmidt, greatest hits. Stars MLB, Fernando Tatis. Come on, man. Give me a hit. I haven't seen a hit out of these boxes in a minute. Looks like we're due. Kobe Mayo. Stars insert. We'll sleeve that one up. Come on, come on. Ben Rice, rookie insert. Shota Imanaga. Stars. Luis De Los Santos, rookie, on the rainbow foil. Ellie De La Cruz, Stars, and that is it. So nothing too wild in that one. Nothing numbered, no autos. Can't buy a hit out of those boxes. Again, we had a few to start off with. Kind of got quiet on that one. All right, but that's it for the retail. It is hobby the rest of the way. Let's start with Topps Chrome Black. Let's kind of work our way up. So the newest of all of these on the table. And again, this is box number 1 out of a fresh case. Just cracked this case today. Just got it delivered today. Good luck. Here we go. 2 packs, 2 parallels, 1 encased auto. Max Scherzer. Hold on. What? No. Where? That was really weird. I've got my chat is on a window in the background, and it's just something else popped in its place. All right, sorry. Max Scherzer, Chris Sale, Rafi Devers, Mark Vientos, Freddie Freeman, and a green Grant McRae, 84 out of 99. Going to the Giants, getting the rookie. Grant McRae /99. I actually ordered a part today that is going to allow me to try something with a different camera. I'm going to try to use a DSLR camera instead of these Logitechs. I had to order a capture card and like a split HDMI cable. All that stuff's on the way. Should get here tomorrow, actually. And I got somebody else's camera that I'm going to try out. I'm going to test it. I probably won't test it here because I don't want to risk it looking like it's okay, then we go live and it crashes halfway through. So I'll do like a test stream in like our admin group. But if it goes well, I'm gonna use a DSLR camera, and that should fix the autofocus thing. Hunter Green, Ezekiel Tovar, Garrett Crochet, Ronald Acuna, William Contreras, and a gold mini diamond, Yuri Perez, 25 out of 50 for Miami. Perez to 50. Marlins were Josh Strayhorn. Trimple Bowman in tune Superfractor. Really, I didn't see that one of Adrio Radney. Okay. Super Challenge issued. What do we got in this one? Green on the auto. I got a bat. It is Johnny Bench of the Reds. We get a legend to 99. Reds, Garrett Nabel. Johnny Bench, 50 out of 99 on card, green auto. Legendary ink. There we go, bud. We'll take that. Nice hit. Yeah, mini diamonds look really good. They've always been one of the better looking parallels. Let's see. I actually like the Ray Waves too. Let's go 23 finest and then 24 finest. I've had this box sitting back there for a while, marinating. The last 23 finest box that I had sitting for a while, I had sitting for a long while. It was back in the like in the inventory cage. And dude, it probably sat there for 6 to 8 months, just never getting around to do anything with it. And finally one day I put it in something, and there was an Ohtani auto in there. It was a redemption, but still. So this one's been cooking for a minute. Let's see what we got. Somebody mentioned Ohtani auto earlier. 2 autos coming, 1 in each mini box. I prefer this layout over the new layout. I like the 2 mini box. Vaughn Grissom, Anthony Volpe rookie, Christian Yelich headliners, Zach Wheeler, Logan Webb. Blake said, "Come on, Ohtani." Chris Bryant, Bryce Terang, Ken Waldichuk refractor. Auto is Max Castillo. That is 89 out of 99. Shane McClanahan in the back. Nice. We'll take it. All right, Royals were Casey, Brad McDougald. There you go, Brad. Max Castillo. And then we'll sleeve that Waldichuk refractor. Brett Beatty rookie. O'Neal Cruz. Mookie Betts to 250. That's 148 out of 250. Bo Bichette and Shintaro Fujinami rookie. Cal Raleigh, Ezekiel Duran, and Mariano Rivera, Ken Waldichuk, and Bobby Witt base. Max Scherzer, J.J. Bleday, Bobby Witt on the refractor, Ezekiel Tovar, and Jose Ramirez. Last one of this first mini box. Miguel Vargas, Hunter Brown. Headliners, Derek Jeter Gold, 7 out of 50. Here we go. Yankees, Garrett, Rafi Devers, and Mike Trout. Nothing wrong with a gold Jeter. Derek Jeter to 50. We'll take that. Guys, keep in mind, anything that we pull in the breaks that you guys want to have raw card reviewed, just let me know when we pull it, and I'll put that off to the side. I break live from the warehouse here at Rare Edition Grading. They're a grading company that we came across a few years ago at the National. We were really big fans of theirs, fell in love with their slabs the minute we picked them up, as most people do. This is what their slabs look like. It's a polycarbonate shell with Gorilla Glass on both sides. The polycarb is very, very hard to break. The Gorilla Glass is hard to scratch, so it's a good combo. If they didn't put the Gorilla Glass on there, it would scratch really easily, but with that Gorilla Glass, nothing. So there's also a contactless NFC chip that's built in that when you put your phone up to it, it'll pop up and give you an option to have a media file play, so it kind of turns your card into like an NFT. You can upload the file, you can maintain it, change it, whatever you want. It could be like a clip of hitting the card in the break, a clip of the player, your kid opening a pack, I mean, whatever you want. They're a little pricey. They're $39 because a little higher quality materials, but what we do a lot of in the breaks are the raw card reviews. That's these here. So the raw card review is the same grade you would get on the full slab, but instead of using the glass, instead of using a cheap, flimsy card saver like a lot of companies do with their raw card reviews, they use an actual one-touch with the sleeve to protect the surface, tamper-proof label, and a full grade. So $9, next day grading. So it's what we'll do is when we leave here tonight. So Garrett's saying he's going to RCR the Derek Jeter. So I'm going to put a note here, RCR for Garrett. I'm going to slap that onto the card, and then when I leave here tonight, I'll leave this and all the other RCRs on the desk with in the graders room. And when I come in tomorrow, they're sitting on my desk waiting for me, ready to go. So as soon as I get a minute tomorrow, before we go live, I will DM pictures of all of the results to everybody who gets cards graded. All you have to do is just send $9 over to the same place you sent the break payment. I'll take care of the rest. No paperwork needed. All right, Shane Bieber. Adley Rutschman, rookie. Hunter Green to 300, 19 out of 300. Juan Soto and Paul Goldschmidt. A lot of people use it as like a pre-grade service. I used to get questions. I still get questions all the time. Like, how does this card look? How does that card look? Do you think it'll grade well? Like, dude, $9. Get a real answer from an actual grader. They see stuff that I do not. Matthew Liberatore, Jacob deGrom, Manny Machado, 16 out of 99. Green for the Pods. Corbin Carroll, rookie, and Francisco Alvarez, rookie. Machado. Corbin, and I'm going to throw a sleeve on Alvarez. Garrett Cole, Byron Buxton, Shintaro Fujinami, rookie refractor, Hunter Green, and Austin Riley. Also, if any of the raw cards that you guys get, when you get the results back, when I send you guys the picture, if you like the grade and you want to upgrade it to a full slab, that $9 can go towards the full $39. Just pay the $30 difference, and we can bump that up to a full slab. Nolan Arenado, JT Real Muto, rookies, Nick Prado, Riley Green, rookie, and Oscar Gonzalez. I'll sleeve after. I don't know why I keep sleeving those. Max Meyer, rookie. Jordan Walker, rookie. Vlad headliners. Christian Yelich and Freddie Freeman. And then auto should be in this one. Logan O'Hoppe. Bo Bichette refractor. Joey Meneses rookie. Josh Young rookie. And refractor auto. I got a bat. It's Winton Bernard, Rockies. Enjoy the cheap autos while you can. Bowman's going to bring up the price on the Rocks starting tomorrow. They will be a more expensive team in tomorrow's break for sure. Refractor auto. Yeah, Christopher, we can do that, bud. Yep, I will let you know, man. So, yeah, a lot of times I will not message you guys after big hits because I don't want to spoil it. But if you specifically ask me to, yeah, I can absolutely do that. A lot of people do go back and, like, they want to go back and watch through the video, you know, sit through, watch, enjoy it. Others are like, nope, just tell me what I got. It's different for everybody. I don't want to take the option away, so. All right, here we go. This is my last box of finest. Christian Yelich, Nick Castellanos, Ellie De La Cruz, base rookie. Gunnar Henderson, Tyler Soderstrom, rare. We'll sleeve that one. Kerry Carpenter to 125, 17 out of 125. Mason Wynn, rare checker, rookie. Jackson Holiday, finest rookies. Auto, that's not bad. Jordan Lawler, 80 out of 99 for the Diamondbacks. Michael Schenk, Lawler, blue auto, 80 of 99. Henry Davis on the uncommon. Take that. Jordan Lawler. Nothing wrong with that one. I'm going to sleeve the Ellie and the Holiday, but I'm going to top load that rare checkered Mason Wynn, as well as Kerry Carpenter to 125. Christian Encarnacion Strand, MJ Melendez, Max Kepler, Blake Snell, Dalton Varsho, Alex Bregman is to 15 for the Stros, low numbered. 3 of 15 for Houston. Mark Welshins. Good color, bud, on a color match for the Astros. We'll take that to 15. Sean Murphy on the checker. Zach Geloff, baseball's finest blue. Jordan Lawler, Arrivals die cut, and Zach Geloff, uncommon. Bregman. Also, guys, we got live fill option there on the left side and the right side. I got Topps Tribute, Bowman Chrome Hobby. Both lists are for 10 spots, 3 random teams each. 73 a spot for Tribute and 40 a spot for Bowman Chrome. I think Bowman Tribute is $7.25 on Blowout right now, so it's within $5. Like, we're collecting $7.30. And then a little more sorting on the Bowman Chrome. So Bowman Chrome, it's $390 on Blowout right now. We're at $400. So, I mean, we are right at retail, just a hair over retail on both of those boxes. So get a good deal. Colt Keith, Young-Hoo Lee rookie, Justin Verlander, Andres Jimenez, Christopher Morel, Seiya Suzuki refractor, Shohei Ohtani checker. I'll take that one for the Dodgers. Noel V. Marte, finest rookies. Young-Hoo Lee, Arrivals die cut to 99. That's 21 out of 99 for the Giants. That is Reagan Peterson. And then Carlos Correa, uncommon. Big thing on those live fills, do not send payment unless we close. If we don't close, don't worry about sending. Rivals, Jung-Hoo Lee. And then we'll top load that Ohtani. Curtis Mead, Bryant Reynolds, Zach Geloff rookie, Carlos Correa, Josh Young, Blake Snell's to 99. That's 4 of 99 for the Giants. Jordan Westberg's to 150, 13 out of 150 for the O's. Finest timelines for the Mets, Mike Piazza. Arrivals, die cut Evan Carter. And then Jackson Churio, uncommon rookie. Let's leave both of those. Top load the numbered. Someone was telling me that Carter is supposedly, I guess, getting called back up. Snell. We got you, dude. All right, 2 packs, 1 with an auto. I don't know which one. 50-50. Sal Frelick, Evan Carter, Yuri Perez, Yamamoto rookie, will sleeve. Ellie De La Cruz, rare rookie, we'll take that one. Uncommon, Shane McClanahan. Zach Nitos to 250, 35 out of 250 for the Halos. Colton Cowser, rookie on the checker. Cody Bellinger, baseball's finest blue. And then our auto rookie to 125, JP Martinez. So Rangers were Reagan Peterson. To 125 on the auto. So both autos numbered in this one. Definitely take that, dude. That's There's Zach Nito. And I'm going to top load that Ellie Rare. 2 and 4 in both. You got it, Terry. There's Ellie. I see it getting fuzzy. I'll fix it here in a second. We'll update this anyway. It's going to make me fix it after that anyway, so let's hold off a second while I update the list. Terry grabbing 2 and 4. Two and 4 in tribute, and then 2 and 4 in Bowman Chrome. There we go. Oh. Looking forward to being past this autofocus thing. Can't wait for that to be over. Hoping this thing tomorrow works. Justin Foscue, rookie, Noelvi Marte, Ozzy Albies, Eloy Jimenez, Bobby Witt, Trey Cabbage on the refractor, Chris Bryant, checker, baseball's finest, Aaron Judge, blue, Sal Frelick, finest rookies, and Keston Kjerstad, uncommon. It's a refractor on the Frelick. All right, big box. Like I said, I got one more box in the case after this tribute, and it is this one here for the live fill. I would imagine I'll probably have some more coming in at some point, but for now, I'll be out. Before that, I tell you, before we got the Topps Chrome, I was gonna try to find a way to incorporate. I was breaking on drip. I was breaking baseball on drip a while back. It's been a minute since I broke on drip, but there was one point where I was breaking baseball on there, and I used to do a little extra into my the thumbnails for the streams. Put a little extra effort into that, and we had 2 products releasing at the same time. I don't remember what year it was. It was 23. It wasn't 24, so it was either 22 or 23. But it was Topps Tribute and Topps Finest were both coming out right around the same time. They're both very new releases. And the thumbnail, it was the Finest Tribute. And so it was a play on the Hunger Games. It had like all the tributes and like a red carpet picture of Jennifer Lawrence. It was a good one. But that got me thinking about it, so I pulled it up, and then I found the other one. My favorite one I did was Breaking Bowman, like it was a Breaking Bad spinoff. I swapped out the main guy's face. I never watched Breaking Bad, but like I it's pop culture. I know of it. But I swapped his face out with mine. It's a pretty good little thumbnail. I'm gonna try to find a way to work that in tomorrow. Let's see. I'll show you guys when we got a minute. Let me update the list. Reagan's grabbing 3 and 10. Manny absolutely hates them. He's gonna be mad when I break those out. He's gonna eye roll me. All right, Reagan. With 3 and 10. Got it. So 5, 6, 8, and 9. Last two left in tribute. Yogi Berra, Rafael Devers. First hit's going to be a patch to 99. That's 48 out of 99. Gunnar, we'll take that. Gunnar Henderson green, stamp of approval. So that is the one that you can plug in the info on the card on their website, and they'll tell you a little bit of info about the game that the jersey was pulled from. There's Gunnar for the O's. Orioles, Christopher Limer. I'll have to message him that one. Christopher, if you're still in here, let me know. Let me know that I don't need to message that one. But if you're not, I'm going to go ahead and send you a note after. Kevin Alcantara, 26 out of 99. So green Cubbies rookie. Cubs were Ryan Powell. Yamamoto, second year. To 150, 143 out of 150. Duel for the Padres. That's nice. That's really nice. Manny Machado and Fernando Tatis dual relic. Game used mem on both. Couple of swatches of jersey with the pinstripes. From contain this is a game used piece of equipment or uniform from an official MLB game from the featured athletes, but may not be from the event depicted in the image on the card. I feel like that's different. Like they've updated that language a little. Very specific. Kurt's grabbing 5 on tribute. You got it, bud. We are down to 3 spots left. Down to 6, 8, and 9 left in tribute. There's the duel. Update real fast. 5 to Kurt. And I'm going to go ahead and top load that Alcantara. Cubbies. One more relic. George Brett. Jackson Merrill, second year. And it's a 75. Kyle Tucker. Strohs, 73 out of 75. Dude, Houston's got a deep checklist on this one. So it's the team printed on the card. 73 out of 75. 1 piece of bat slice, 2 pieces of jersey. Game used mem to 75 for Houston. That is Mark Welshans. Dude, they hit a lot. There's Tuck. All right, 3 autos coming. Good luck, guys. Also have that rare edition coming up after that, so hang tight. Acuna, Clayton Kershaw. And to 150, David Festa. So that one's going to the Twins. 85 out of 150, Minnesota. Chris Erickson with the Twins. Also, guys, be sure, if you haven't done so already, note there at the bottom of the screen, if you text the word baseball to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185, that is how I get you guys notifications about when I'm going to be posting breaks. I physically cannot tag all of the people that want tags. So what I do is I push out a text message about 10 to 15 minutes before every break that I post. I send out a text message just letting you guys know, hey, here's what I'm going to post today. Here's the preview, the description, all of the team pricing, the picture, everything. And here's also the exact time that I'm going to post this break. And it's usually, again, about 10 to 15 minutes after I send that text. But when I say the exact time, I mean like today's was 4:45 Eastern. At 4:44 Eastern, I was on my phone waiting to hit the button. The moment my iPhone reads 4:45, I hit post. It's all satellite. The phones are all satellite time, so everybody should have the same time. But that way you know exactly what time I'm going to be posting the breaks. So if you want to get those text notifications about breaks that are coming up, just text the word baseball to that number. It'll auto-opt you in, and you can opt out anytime. Just text the word stop, and you'll stop getting them. I do remind you of that with every text. If you decide to opt out and you want to get back in, text start or unstop. It's the only way to get back on those texts, just a heads up. Bo Jackson to 99 for the Royals. 36 out of 99 on the green. Cal Ripken. And auto number 2. Is a nasty one. We get a Cleats auto to 99. Michael Harris. Who got money? Nick Bahan. Nice hit, Nick. Dude, I got to drop one for that. That's only the second one of those we got Frank Thomas a couple of cases ago. That's nasty. 29 out of 99. Michael Harris. Tribute to Cleats. There we go. That's really nasty. These have been really tough cards to pull. All the tribute boxes we've done, like I said, that's only the second one of those that I've pulled. To 99, Michael Harris. Money Mike. Like it. And Bo Jackson to 99. One more auto in tribute. Come on. That's right. Phil was one that got the big hurt. He's also grabbing 8 and 9 in the live Phil. That was the only other one that we got. Ooh, dude, Jacob Wilson to 50. I thought we were going to be out of numbered. We get a rookie. A's, Oakland, Phil Troser. One spot left in tribute. I'm going to update that list in a second. Spot 6 is the last one left. Jacob Wilson, Christian Yelich, and to 199, Nestor Cortez, Yankees. 119 out of 199, Cortez. Like I said, hang tight because I still have that multiverse as well. And it looks like... Hold on, somebody, Reagan says Jamie grabbed 6 already. Did I miss a comment? I did miss a comment. Jamie Calderon did grab 6 on tribute. I'm sorry about that, Phil Troser. Yep, someone did claim 6. I missed the comment. Thank you guys for pointing that out. I will go back and get that. That was my mistake. There's Cortez to 199. Here, let me update that now. Sorry about that, Phil. I can't start another list because that's my only box. Let's see. So Jamie. Come on. This is a Kosmala. Phil Troster, I can give you, like I said, I give you first dibs on if one opens up. If I get anyone not pay, you are first up. Garrett's offering also if you would prefer spot 1 or 7. Feel sad. Garrett's offering if you want to grab 1 or 7. He said he'll let you grab one. Okay, Jamie, I'm gonna get you on. We said spot number. Where'd it go? 5 in Chrome. Okay, Jamie, I've got you for 5 in Chrome. And then Phil said 3 on Chrome. He says he'll. So Phil, do you also want spot 3 on Chrome? He said he will take you up spot 7. So Garrett, appreciate that, bud. Thanks for helping Phil get in. Hopefully you guys both hit. Hopefully I can hit somebody big here. And still taking 3. Okay, perfect. So here, let me copy the name. All right, so we are closed on Tribute, and we are 3 spots down in Chrome. So if you're in the Tribute, if you want to go ahead and send, you can. Don't jump out of the stream. I'm not checking payments yet. We still have one more box here. Not in a rush. If you can easily make payment while you're watching and you don't need to jump out, then I guess that's fine. Just use the payment info that I have pinned at the bottom. It's gold188 at Yahoo. That is the PayPal or the regular Venmo, the JetBreakers Venmo. Just we want to make sure that we're taking those payments as friends and family payments. We're not factoring in anything for fees. That way I don't have to charge for them. So just leaving the fees out and taking everything friends and family. Yeah, just make sure you don't send goods. We do it for the breaks, but not for the lives. All right. And if I missed any other spot claims, guys, let me know. I think I got them, though. I think that catches them all. All right. Multiverse. Come on. Give me a good one. Give me a headliner. We got an Ellie De La Cruz auto out of this one, so we did get one headliner. We were told that each case has between 1 and 3. So no guarantee we get another one, but definitely possible to get another one. Okay, it's not an auto. It's not a chaser. I thought it might be a chaser there for a minute. Blake, it's not the auto, but we do get you a dime Ohtani rookie. Let me drop one for that. That deserves one. Shohei Ohtani, 2018. That is a Topps Now PSA 10 Ohtani rookie. Bunch of fills cutting it up 7 and 9. That's right. We do have a few fills here. I went from no fills to lots of fills. That's great. There we go. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. We'll take that. Ain't nothing wrong with an Ohtani 10. All right, here was the recap. We had Jacob Wilson was to 50, Bo Jackson to 99, Kevin Alcantara to 99, Ellie De La Cruz, rare rookie from Finest, Zach Neto to 250, Jordan Westberg to 150, Blake Snell to 99, Shohei Ohtani, checker. Arrivals, Young-Hoo Lee, die cut to 99. Alex Bregman to 15 on the rare. Kerry Carpenter to 125. Mason Wynn, checker. Corbin Carroll, rookie. Manny Machado to 99, green. Hunter Green to 300. Adley Rutschman, rookie. We're going to RCR this Derek Jeter to 50. Headliners gold for the Yankees. Mookie Betts to 250. Anthony Volpe, rookie. Yuri Perez, gold mini diamond to 50 out of Topps Chrome Black. Grant McCray to 99, rookie out of Topps Chrome Black. James Wood, base rookie. Julio Rodriguez on the rainbow foil. Johnny Damon to $3.99, Ruben Sierra to $3.99, and then Shohei Ohtani on a PSA 10 2018 Topps Now rookie. For the autos, for the hits, we have Nestor Cortez to $1.99 out of tribute for the Yankees. Nasty hit here. Michael Harris to $99, tribute to Cleats auto out of tribute. David Festa to $150 rookie auto for the Twins. Alex Bregman. Kyle Tucker, triple relic to $75. Dual relic to $150 blue for the Padres. Machado and Tatis. JP Martinez to $125, purple auto for the Rangers. Jordan Lawler, blue auto to $99 for the Diamondbacks. Wynton Bernard, rookie auto, refractor out of Finest. Max Castillo, rookie auto to $99 out of Finest. And then Johnny Bench to $99 on the green auto out of Topps Chrome Black. And that was the break. All right, again, I have Tribute closed and Bowman Chrome Hobby is filling. If anybody wants to grab spots in Bowman Chrome, I don't have another Tribute box. That is my last one. So, oh, we also had, I need to send him a message, but we had that Gunnar Henderson to $99 for Tyler. So I told him I'd message him. Sorry, not for Tyler, for Christopher Limer. That's who it was. Come on now. I'm going to send him a DM here in a minute. We'll do it during the trade window. But first, let me verify some payments. Let's see. Bear with me a second. If there's something else you guys want to see lined up as a live fill as a replacement for Tribute, again, I'm out. I can't do a second round of Tribute, but we can get something else going if there's something you're looking for. I don't have a lot of options on there because it needs to be something that I'm not, like, there's a few things that I'm holding like one or two of for breaks. Like Topps Chrome Jumbo, for example. I have one box of Jumbo left, and that fits really well into breaks. I'm going to hold that for a break. But like I've got Draft. I've got more Bowman Chrome. Still filling this one. And I've got some random boxes. But let's see here. Let me get the list printed here. And 5 on Chrome going down to Jamie. Oh, you already called 5 on Chrome, and I didn't put that in there. I thought I got that. Why did that did not take? My fault, bud. I thought I put that change in. I think I forgot. I think I didn't save it for whatever reason. There we go. I got you, bud. All right. I'll let you know here in a second. Let me, while we're doing the trade window, I'll go to my inventory. I'll kind of just read off what I have. But let me pull the payment info. Yeah, I'll roll through with you what I got. Oops, that's not what I was looking for. There. All right, Phil Troser, I've got you. Kurt, got yours. Thank you, sir. Garrett, I've got yours. Terry James, got you for a pair. Phil Kosmalov, got you for a pair. Come. All right, I got Jamie for one. I got Reagan for a pair. And I think that should be all of them. Yep, all good. All right, let's pull this on screen. Actually, hang on. Before we do that, let me grab a fresh random. We're going to call this one 25. I'm going to catch it right this time. 25 Topps Tribute. One box. Triple random. Live fill number uno on 5/6. Grab a list. All right, there we go. Looking good. Mark's grabbing 8 on Bowman Chrome. Puts us halfway closed on Chrome. So we got 1, 6, 7, 9, and 10 left on Chrome. Ryan Powell. Cubs in the break. Let me see. I got the list. I got the stack right here. What did the Cubs have? Cubs. You had the Kevin Alcantara rookie out of tribute to 99. That was a Cub. It might have been the only one. That's the only one that's coming to mind. I don't think we had a hit. Yeah, that was it. But just the Alcantara rookie. So no hits on that one, man. Sorry about that, dude. RCR the Bregman. We can do that. Gotcha. All right, let me pull this list up. All right, so I got Garrett Nabel in spot 1. Terry James is in 2. Reagan Peterson is in 3. Terry James in 4. Kurt Kramer's in 5. Jamie Calderon is in spot 6. Phil Troser's in 7. Phil Kosmala's in 8 and 9. Reagan Peterson's in 10. That's my 1 through 10 list. I will make this bigger in just a second. Let's get the teams randomized first. Let's see. There is the list. 2025 Topps Tribute 1 box triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 5/6/25. We always do everything live, so we don't bother with the dice roll. It's always 5 spins on that randomizer. Here's all 30 teams, Arizona Diamonds down to Washington Nationals. Once we randomize that list 5 times, that 5th and final randomization, that's the last one, I'm going to take that randomized list, copy, paste it, drop it next to your names. I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot number 3, you're going to get 3, 13, and 23. If you're in 9, you'll get 9, 19, and 29, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start the break. So best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got Angels down to the Guards. I'm going to take 11 through 30, drag and drop. 21 through 30, drag and drop. And now I'm going to zoom. There we go. All right, Garrett Nabel, I've got you with the Angels, Rangers, and Reds. Remember, this is for tribute. Here we go. Terry James with the Rockies, Padres, and Mariners. Reagan Peterson, Royals, Brewers, and Diamondbacks. Terry James with the Nats, the Jays, and the Stros. Kurt Kramer, Tigers, Mets, and Marlins. Jamie Calderon with the Braves, Pirates, and Dodgers. Phil Troser with the Cardinals, White Sox, and Yankees. Phil Kosmala, Orioles, Red Sox, Phils, Cubs, Twins, and Rays. And then Reagan Peterson, Giants, A's, and Guardians. Those are the teams. I'm going to give you guys just a few minutes for trades. A couple things here real quick. Let's see. RCR for Mark. Garrett wants to know, Terry, would you do Mariners for Rangers? And Terry says yes. All right, so we got a trade. Mariners for Rangers. There we go. Phil Troser's offering Reagan White Sox for A's. And then Garrett, you were asking about what I had available. So I have got, let me refresh this. So I just got Topps Chrome Black. So I do have Topps Chrome Black in. Like I said, I just cracked the first box out of the case. I've got Series 1 Hobby and Jumbo. I've got 24 Bowman's Best. I think I've got 23. I've got one box of 23 Bowman's Best as well. I've got Bowman Draft Jumbos, or Hobbies, the 3 auto box, whatever you want to call them. They're confusing. I also have a couple of Bowman Draft Choice boxes. I've got Bowman Chrome Hobby, which we're working on filling live fill right now. 24 Bowman Hobby. I've got logo fractors for 23 and 24. Those are not super expensive boxes. I mean, they're sub 200. They're like, I don't know, somewhere between like 150, 175, somewhere in there. Let's see. Topps Chrome Jumbo. I've got 23 Topps Chrome Jumbos, and I got one box of 24s. I'm probably going to hold those for a break. I've got Topps Update Hobby. That is the Skeens set. It's just not the Chromes. It's the set that you would have gotten the debut patches if it were the Chrome. It's not the Chrome though. It's the base set, so they're not gonna have debut patches. Not a super expensive box either. 24 Stadium Club Hobby and Compact box. I've got one of those 24 Archives Collector's Tins left. You start getting into 23 after that. I've got 23 Topps Chrome Hobby, 23 Topps Chrome Jumbo, 23 Bowman Hobby and Jumbo. 22 Bowman Inception. I've got some volume on that. I've got those 21 Bowman Jumbos, but they're cheap boxes. There's not a lot of chase in them. Typically, Bowman Jumbos are about $600 boxes. Those are $150, and it's because the class just didn't really pan out. At that point, you're just getting it because it's a pretty cheap chase. All right, Reagan says no thanks on the White Sox for A's offer. Kurt says Reds or O's for Miami. Look for Miami, and Tigers or San Diego. He says he's going to hang on to the Reds. Looking for Larkin. Let me try that again. Anyone interested in the Tigers and Marlins for the Reds or the Padres? So I don't think Garrett's looking to move the Reds, it sounds like, but Padres are with Where are the Padres? They are with Terry James. So, Terry, you got an offer your Padres for Tigers and Marlins. 2 for 1. Yep, 2 for 1. I have to go kick that AC back on. It's on the timer. It's scheduled to turn off when they leave. I'm still here. All right, Terry says, sure, let's do it. All right, 2 for 1 up. So we said that was Tigers and Marlins for Padres. So Padres coming out. Getting the Marlins and the Tigers. Put those there. And Padres now with Kurt. All right, so Kurt now with the Padres. There you go. Kurt with Padres. And then, that's the wrong spot. There we go. And then Terry James with the Marlins and the Tigers. Should work. Last call. Anybody else? I'm actually going to just, it prints a little better if I do it like this. All right, let's do it. Pull me a wit if you don't mind. Well, I guess we could do a wit. Come on. Let me get something like that. Here, I'm going to pull down the list off the left side, just clear the windshield a little bit. We got 5 spots down in Bowman Chrome. See if we can get a little more movement on that one. We got spots 1, 6, 7, 9, and 10 still there. Just making sure I didn't miss one. All right, come on. Let's find out together. Last box of the case. You savages knocked out this case in 2 days. It's a 4-box case, so that's asterisks on that, but still. All right. Hang on. One of those is not like the other. Which one's? There might be an extra. I'm hoping one of those has an extra hit in it. Because I feel 4 thick packs. Those all look thick, don't they? Definitely all look the same. And 2 thin ones. It's supposed to be 3 autos and 3 relics. So typically you can feel those packs up and feel pretty easily which 3 are the relics and which 3 are the autos. But 4 of these feel thick, like they could be relics. I'm hoping one of them's just got an extra. We used to get extra hits in like every other box of tribute. We have seen a few of them with extras, just not as common as that was at one point. Ryan Sandberg. Barry Larkin. So I was mentioning him earlier. I think Garrett was saying he's hunting a Larkin. I got you a base. To 99. 89 out of 99 for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman. World Series hero. Green Freeman dual relic game used mem. Dodgers were Jamie in the 6th spot. Extra cards for the Phils. Could be. Could be. We won't have to wait long to figure out. I'm just hoping we don't get... I'm hoping we don't have an... I'm going to get a thicker one. Relic replacing an auto. That's what I'm hoping. That is not the case. I'm hoping it's either a bonus or that auto is maybe on like a patch auto, something thick. Sandy Koufax, another Dodger to 150, color match 110 out of 150, color match blue. Mookie Betts, more Dodgers. To 150, there's your Phils. Bryce Harper dual relic, so just like the Freeman. Same set. This one's blue to 155 out of 150. Dual relic. And Phils are... I thought that was going to be a Phil Troser. It's Phil Kosmala with the Phils. Extra card for the Phils. Okay, yeah. I got you. It just made sense. You said Phils. I was thinking the Phillies, but you meant the Phils as in the Phils in the room, which we have a bunch of. Over my head. There's Koufax. So those both feel thick. Will Clark. Ichiro. To 75. Pete Alonso for the Mets. 73 out of 75 is our stamp of approval. And Mets are... Mets. Kurt Kramer. Alonso stamp of approval. Got a little piece of pinstripe right there on the right side. So it is a 2-color patch. Again, those stamp of approvals got the alphanumeric code on them. They got a website you can log into and plug in that code, and they'll tell you some info about the game that the patch was pulled from. Matthew wants to know if that Harper is for sale. Phil Kosmala is who got the Harper. So if you got an interested party in Matthew Austin. I'm hoping it's not an extra patch. Not an extra. I'm hoping it's not a patch replacement. We got 2 of that one set. It's a thick card in the middle. Don't be a patch. Be a patch auto. Kevin Alcantara, Cubbies. Shohei Ohtani base. It is. I think it's going to be dual relic. Wow, we got an extra. A relic is replacing an auto. That sucks. 153 out of 199. It's Cardinals. I don't mean to rain on the Cardinals parade there. Phil Troser, dual relic. Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt. 153 out of 199. RCR the tray. You got it. There's the dual relic for the Cardinals. Again, that's Phil Troser. And we're going to RCR the Bryce. I think I said Trey, but it's Bryce. Got you, Phil. Go ahead and topple that Alcantara while we're at it. Yeah, I think that's what he was saying is it's not for sale, but RCR it, please. Phil, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how I'm interpreting it. Not Not interested in selling, but go ahead and RCR it. That's how I took that. Just tell me if I was wrong. All right, come on. Come on. Make up for the big auto. Mickey Mantle. Oh, it's going to be a redemption. Mike Piazza, Mickey Mantle. It is a redemption. I'm going to tell you what, I don't typically sweat these. We're out one pack. Let's do the redemption here after this one. George Brett to 99 for KC. George Brett green. Matt Chapman base. And to 75. 61 out of 75. That's a Pillars auto, so we got legends in play. Dale Murphy, we do get a legend. Braves getting the on card. Dale Murphy. Like I said, hold on because I got that redemption back there. Let's see what the other one is. Braves. Jamie Calderon. I actually don't know anyone. I don't think we've had a redemption in this set yet. I don't know who's on that list. There's Murphy. And Brett to 99. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Come on. Big name here. Give me something big. Okay, it's autograph patches. Relic auto of Julio. Big one. Let's go. That was a traded team. Garrett with his nails. Spot 7 down on Chrome. So that's we got 4 spots left in Chrome. Over half. Julio. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. Garrett, let me know if you want me to scratch the code and send it to you so you can go ahead and start the redemption process. Or if you want me, if I don't hear from you, I'm just going to assume you want to have it sent to you unscratched. But if you want me to scratch it, just let me know. That's offer for anybody that ever gets a redemption. If you know you're redeeming it and there's no reason in waiting, just let me know and I can scratch it and send you a picture of the code so you can go ahead and start. Nice hit, bud. All right, if Topps is gonna short us an auto, give us a patch instead of an auto. I'm glad it's a good one like that. It's never okay, but definitely eases it a little bit. So here was the recap. Here, let me update the list real fast. So 7 in Chrome to Jeff Bryant. We're 4 spots from closing Chrome. Oh, Terry, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude. All right, here was the recap. George Brett was to 99. Kevin Alcantara, base rookie. Sandy Koufax to 150. Dual relic to 199 for the Cardinals. Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado to 75. Pete Alonso, stamp of approval. We're going to RCR the dual relic Bryce Harper to 150. And we had to 99, Freddie Freeman, dual relic. Dale Murphy, auto to 75. And then the big one, Julio Rodriguez, autograph patches redemption. One in 10 on Chrome and a multiverse. You got it, Reagan. Reagan, those are the multiverse boxes. If you want to go ahead and pick it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let me get you in 1 in 10. So we got 2 spots left. It's just 6 and 9. Insert 6th grade joke here. Going 3. Reagan said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 2 spots left. One, 2. Here's 3. let me just print that list real fast. All right. And let me get in here and verify payment on the Percy. All right, Reagan, got it. Terry, so the Percy's on the Multiverse are at 249. Yeah, 249 on Multiverse. Topps Chrome Black is the other one I kind of grabbed to have handy in case anybody wanted Percy's on that one. I'm at 260 on Topps Chrome Black, and that is I've got one box down on that case. So the Topps Chrome Black box that we did in the main break was the first box out of the case. But this is the remainder case out of Multiverse. So I've got 3, 6, 7 left in that Multiverse. We've hit one headliner out of this case. I'm not counting every card we pulled out of the case, but we have hit one headliner. It was a good one. It was Ellie De La Cruz, rookie auto, purple to 250, rare edition 1010. So we were told each case would have between 1 and 3 headliners. So it could be the only headliner, or there could still be 2 more, 1 more. We don't know, but yeah, that's what we're looking like. All right, Reagan, here we go. Good luck. 2 spots left in Bowman Chrome. We are so close. Okay, show you the empty. All right, it is a slab for sure. Little thicker. I'm guessing a Beckett slab. Or, no, it's SGC. Or is it 2? Is it 2 or is it thick? I think it's just thick, actually. All right, let's just take it out. It is a 9.5 of Francisco Alvarez, 23 Topps Inception. That's to 99 RPA Jumbo Patch Auto. Francisco Alvarez on the Mint Plus. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. 23 Inception. Dude, I like SGC more than PSA on the slab design. They're warming up to me. I didn't like them a ton at first. I don't like the backs. The back's a little blank, but dude, if that label peeked through the back and they had something on the back of that label, I'd be okay with that. But Alvarez on the auto. You go, Reagan. Yeah, dude, I'm a Gators fan. I love the blue and orange. I'll take that. Tag Trent. Francisco Alvarez. Yeah, nothing wrong with that one. All right. Where are we at? So I got 7 left in that one. Put those just kind of over there. That's what we got on the live fill. We are 2 spots down. 6 and 9 from closing. Let's see real quick. And then again, if anybody's looking for anything Percy-wise, let me know. I've got a bunch. I got a lot of stuff that I've just got like 1 or 2 boxes of, and I'm trying to I don't want to burn through everything because it's very hard to replace some of it. And if I run out of stuff to put in the breaks, then the breaks are going to get really repetitive really quick. But I do have some quantities of some stuff. So if there's something you guys are looking for, let me know. I'll let you know if I've got enough that we can do a Percy on. Chrome black? We can do that, bud. Yeah. I'm at 260 on Topps Chrome black. So tell you what, here we'll put these right here for a second. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna slide this off to the side over here so I can get a little desk space and just turn this over. There we go. And I will flip these like that. That's my Topps Chrome black. I don't know if this was on this side or that side, so I'm just leaving it there. We'll call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we make it to midnight East, can we rip 25? I haven't got it yet. Yeah, it has not landed yet. It's supposed to be getting here tomorrow. I am crossing fingers that we don't get a delay. All right, so Kurt's interested in buying the Alvarez. If you guys work something out, you guys let me know. Reagan's grabbing spot 6 on Chrome. Let me update that real quick. So it leaves us with one spot left, spot 9. Unless it's already been claimed in the chat and I haven't got to it yet. Garrett's grabbing box number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one here. Garrett, that's the one, right? Oh, back up. Come on. Must be heavy. And then Terry, that's spot 9. That's spot 9, not box 9, right? Terry. All right, and I think that should close us. Perfect. All right, guys, we are closed on Topps Chrome Black. So if you guys want to go ahead and send for that one, I'll verify those payments here in just a second. We will go, I said Topps Chrome Black, sorry, on Bowman Chrome. This one here. Bowman Chrome Hobby. We are full on Bowman Chrome Hobby. If you want to send over payments on that one, we'll verify that here in just a second. Let me cut Garrett's Percy first. Garrett, do you want me to hold off and just leave it like this? You want me to do it after? So I should have thought about that. I could have guessed that. Oh, Terry, you grabbed a Percy? Garrett's going to wait. Okay, perfect. Here, let's, Garrett here. Garrett likes to let him marinate. Like I said, I could have guessed that. I knew that. Okay, Terry, you picked up a Percy on Multiverse. You sent $249 for Multiverse. So Terry, here I'm gonna turn these sideways so they're a little more room. Or actually, here, let's do this. Slide that over and do it like that. Okay, Terry, let me know if you want box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Garrett's giving Jeff anxiety. Let's see. And Terry, did you still wanted spot 9, right? You said yes earlier. I already know the answer. Never mind. We got you. Dude, I won't complain. I won't complain at that at all. The thing that gets in the way is this. It's this overhead camera, like this camera here. That's like it kind of, yeah. If it wasn't for that, I'd be okay, because I could just pull this one back. All right, let's do this. Let me copy the list. So if the camera replacement, if the DSLR ends up working, I'm gonna have probably a little less space on the table, but no longer have to deal with the autofocus. I'll be very happy with that. Honestly, they're a lot better cameras too. All right. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. I got your text, your DM, by the way, Kurt. So appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Is 9 sold? It has a black box around it. Oh, yes. My bad, bud. Yes, it is. Yep, there it is. I'm assuming, yeah. We can already confirm that. Terry's got that one. Terry, let me know which box you want for the multiverse, bud. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. And here, while y'all are doing that, let me get in here and verify these payments. I've got Phil Troser. We already got Reagan. I got Reagan for one more. I've got Jamie. I got Jeff. Dude, these just came in at a really weird order. Hold on. There we go. Percy went through, but Venmo's got me on fire alert now for making 3 transactions in a row on my phone. Yeah, Terry, you're good, bud. Just send over when you can, man. You breaker's discretion on that. I hope people don't take it offensively if I don't feel comfortable extending the credit. But Terry, I've been in plenty lately, man. I'm good. You can send it over like when you get that squared up. Let's see, Mark Welshins, are you in here, bud? Pay for the 24 Bowman Chrome and my 2 RCRs. I see it. That's why I was looking for the 40. There it is. I see it. Perfect. Got you, bud. All right. Like I said, Terry, yeah, just shoot that over when you get it squared up. But that is my only one missing. The rest of them are good. So we should be able to roll. And then, Terry, let me know which multiverse box you want to grab if you haven't already. Let me go back and check the chat. Maybe you've already told me. No, you're good, bud. No worries. It happens. Honestly, man, dude, if you need to send tomorrow, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm not, dude. I'm not trying to make you be on the phone with him, man. If you just need to send tomorrow, that's okay, bud. Let's see. All right, got him. All right, so let me go get a fresh list. this one, 24. Bowman Chrome Hobby. 24 Bowman Chrome Hobby, 1 box, triple random, live fill number 2, 5 times on the random, and then copy the list, paste the list. Got it. All right, let's bring it on screen. So again, I'll make this bigger here in just a minute, but I've got Reagan Peterson in spot 1, Terry James in 2, Phil Troster's in 3, Terry James in 4, Jamie Calderon is in 5, Reagan Peterson 6, Jeff Bryant's in 7, Mark Welshens is in 8, Terry James in 9, and Reagan Peterson's in spot number 10. There's my 1 through 10, and then here comes a fresh random. There we go. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. So we're going to go 5 times on the random like we always do. We don't bother with the dice roll. We do it live, so just 5 times. Here's the 30 entries. All 30 teams are there. 24, Bowman Chrome Hobby, 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 2 for today, 5/6/25. All right, just like last time, guys, after the lists have been randomized, that 5th and final time, we're going to copy and paste that randomized list, drop it next to your names, move the columns over so that if you're in spot number 4, you're going to get 4, 14, and 24. If you're in spot 5, you're going to get 5, 15, and 25, so on and so forth. Trade window right after. Good luck. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Twins, down to the pods. Copy in. And pasting. Taking 11 through 30, moving them here. There. 21 through 30 there. And a zoom. All right, Reagan, got you with the Twins, Rays, and O's. Terry James, Rockies, Cubs, and White Sox. Keep in mind, guys, this is for Bowman Chrome. All right, it's that international class. The 24 rookies are in play, absolutely, but the first Bowmans are that international class. Phil Troster with the Mariners, Angels, and Diamondbacks. Terry James with the Stros, Giants, and Cardinals. Jamie Calderon with the Yankees, Rangers, and Royals. Reagan Peterson, Brewers, Marlins, and Braves. Jeff Bryant, Mets, A's, and Phils. Mark Welshens with the Pirates, Dodgers, and Blue Jays. Terry James, Guardians, Red Sox, and Reds. Reagan Peterson, Tigers, Nats, and Padres. Padres with Leo DeVries, top international prospect. If anybody needs a hand with if they got anybody worth chasing, let me know. I will not advise on trades because that's I don't want to ruin one person's trade or I don't want to influence that. But I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have about the checklist for where I can. And then we have I verified your personal, Terry. Let me know if you know which box you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Jeff, would you do Diamondbacks for A's? Phil Troster's asking. Sorry, just moving some of those cards to that back table. All right, let's see. Box number 7 from Terry. Jeff's going to hang on to those A's. So box 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 be this bottom right corner. Terry, that's the one. Put that right here. Make sure that's the right one. Rays for A's he's offering. Trading my team. Oh, Reagan does have the Rays. Yeah. That might be tough. I didn't even look. I was just reading the comments. Lay off the spark. Oh man. Dude, I got a brother who drinks those sparks. I don't get how people do that. I can't do it. Give me a whiskey. My dad, man, when I was in high school, when I was in college, started drinking like Smirnoffs and like Mike's Hard Lemonades. I'm just like, oh my god, like that's just one okay, but okay, he sit there and drink like a 6-pack. I'm like, I don't know how you're operating the next day. Like, oh god, the heartburn. Oh. Other. Gotcha. Meant D-backs for Rays. Dodgers for Astros just got. I didn't even see that offer, and that just got accepted. All right, so Dodgers. Let me make sure both you guys have those teams. Mark's offering his Dodgers for Terry's Astros. There they are. All right. So trade done. Dodgers to Terry, Houston to Mark. And so the offer from Phil was Diamondbacks for Rays. So Reagan, you got an offer, Diamondbacks for Rays. Going to pass on that one. Last call. All right, let's do it. Here, let me get that off the screen. There we go. All right. Bowman Chrome. And here, I'm going to put those like that so I can scoot this over. And then Garrett, I still got your box over here. Glad we wrote your name on it because I think that did wander off screen a little bit, but should be good. All right. Here, I'm going to put his box there, Phil's and Terry's box there. Give myself a little room. Dude, I do need a bigger table. I didn't think I did, but I do. All right. That one there. And this is, again, the last box of the case. This is that case that we had Manny send me. He was sitting on this case for a while. Not doing anything with it. I'm like, dude, give me that so I can break it, please. And then while we were going through it, we actually did get restocked. We got a bunch of loose boxes. Just, you know, a few here, a few there. So I've actually got a bunch of Bowman Chrome, so we can keep breaking it. But this is the last one from the actual case. So, all right, good luck, guys. Carlos Correa, Luis Arias, Vlad first Bowman, Steven Martinez first. And for the Bo Sox, Roman Anthony is 23 out of 199. I'm going to actually remember to say this before we come across one of the cards. Guys, when we get those international impacts, those will have multiplayers on them. Some of them are both for the same team. If it's for two different teams, just kind of house rules, we always go, it's a sideways card, so we go left to right. So whoever's on the left side will take that. If it's a base, we just put it over, base insert, left side takes it. If it's numbered, autoed, anything other than base, then we'll random it between the two teams. But if it's just base, it goes left side. We will probably get a couple of those. Yordan Alvarez, Alexander Canario, Fall League, Gabriel Rincones, Adolfo Sanchez first, Francisco Velorio first. Adley. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Junior Caminero on the left side. Junior and Ellie, Dominican Republic, International Impact. And Wainer Luciano. We pulled his first Bowman Superfractor auto out of Bowman Chrome this year. But that one a refractor to 499 for the Stros. 66 out of 499. That was a traded team. Houston. Mark Welshins. Terry's like, man, here we go again. Jalvin Arias first. Jeremy Siriaco first. I'm going to get you on this one. Luciano. PCA rookie, Jose Altuve. My first Bowman, Junior Caminero. I really like these cards. Blake Dunn first and Felman Celestin. Sleeve the rookie insert. Emmett Sheehan. Austin Wells. Adolis Garcia and Luis Robert Jr. A couple from Cuba. Left side is Rangers. Tyron Lorenzo first and Pascal Ferreras first. Sleeve up Lorenzo. And then auto in this one. Good luck. Come on, give me some color. Ooh, orange. Jordan Lawler. Rafael Devers. Kyle Teal. I'm not even going to flip that back card because it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same as that base behind us. So let's just go straight to the autos. For the Nats, Angel Feliz, 15 out of 25. First Bowman auto. There is the dupe. Feliz to 25. Nats, Reagan Peterson in the 10 spot. Nice color. Orange, first Bowman auto to 25. We'll take that. Got another mini. Last mini of the case. Come on. Dude, give me a garbage pail on the way out here. Curtis Mead. Colt Keith rookie. Gladiators of the Diamond, Heston Kjerstad. That is a case hit. So O's were Reagan Peterson in the 1 spot. The 1 and the 10 striking. Diver De Los Santos first and Jake Bloss first. Heston Kjerstad. Gladiators. Come on in there. RCR that one? You got it. That's the Gladiators, right? Right, Reagan? Just want to make sure we're not on a delay. I want to make sure you didn't mean the Feliz Orange Auto. I'm going to assume that's the one you were referencing, Gladiators. If you meant the Feliz, just let me know. It's tough when you get back-to-back hits. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, let me know if you want to do that. Austin Riley, Colson Montgomery, Starlin Nunez first, not a bad prospect. Eduardo Beltre first, another decent one. Sleeve up both of those. And then it came to the league. Wyatt Langford is 77 out of 150, mini diamond parallel. And that is Rangers. Who had them? Rangers. Jamie in the 5 spot. It came to the league, Wyatt Langford. Come on. Come on. Heston Kjerstad, Gavin Williams. That one's all Braves. Luis Guanipa and Jose Perdomo, pair from Venezuela. Aral Perez first and Darling Fernandez first. Yuki Matsui, rookie. Nolan Arenado. There's another, it came to the league, another Ranger too. You get one per box, but whenever you get a one per box and there's a parallel, it doesn't typically count as the one. So I was kind of halfway expecting us to get another one. Evan Carter, it came to the league. Luis Morales first and Alexander Albertus first. Hey, what's up, bud? We got a couple Percys coming after this one. Jackson Holiday, rookie. Garrett Cole, Lazaro Montez, and Christian Vaquero. A couple from Cuba, a couple more from Cuba. Left side's Mariners. Julio Zayas first, and Derek Bernard first. And this one should be auto number 2. Last auto of the case. Come on. Come on. It's going to be a base auto. Yamamoto rookie. Zach Geloff, James Wood, Sebastian Walcott, and it is Diamondbacks. They were offered Phil Nafi Castillo, first Bowman auto. So a pair of first Bowman autos, one base, one orange. Base auto for the D-backs, Phil Troser. Terry, I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to put salt in the wound, but I was thinking the exact same thing. All right, here's the recap. Roman Anthony to 199. It came to the league. Wyatt Langford to 150. We're going to RCR the Gladiators of the Diamond. Heston Kjerstad for Reagan. Then we had Wainer Luciano to 499. Refractor. A pair of autos. Nafi Castillo, first Bowman auto. And then Angel Feliz, first Bowman auto to 25. Orange Shimmer. And that is the live fill. All right, Garrett. And Terry. Terry, I've got your RCR here. That was the one we picked out. Not RCR, sorry, multiverse. I don't know what I was thinking. Got your multiverse here. Let's see. Let me just paste this list real fast. Go. All right, come on. Terry, good luck, bud. Here we go. Here is your Percy for Multiverse. Come on, man. Give me a headliner. Give me a headliner. At this point, Terry's like, I just hope there's a card in there. Empty. It is a slab. Good sign. Good sign. Feels like PSA. Looks like PSA. And what do we have here? It's an older card. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We have an Ichiro rookie. It's a PSA 8, which is not bad for a 24-year-old card. Sorry, I saw it just got fuzzy. Ichiro Suzuki, 2001 Topps rookie. PSA 8. That's not a bad grade for that. That's pretty cool, man. You got a little bit of wear on that corner. I'm sure that's probably what dinged it. Little wear, slightly OC. Other than that, it actually looks really good. The front looks really good. Just a little tight on that left side. That's why I got the 8. That's a tough. That's a tough pull. How many of you guys have Ichiro rookies? There we go. Nice hit, bud. And Reagan says RCR, the Felix auto. You got it. Yeah, Garrett PC's the Mariners. I know he's liking that one. All right, Terry. That's a cool card. I have no idea what the value is on that, but that's a cool card. And we're going to RCR. Where's that? All right, Reagan, got your RCR. So the gunner nearby, I got it on the back table. Looks like I got a card this time. Yeah, it's on this back table. I walked it over while we were in the trade window a minute ago. But yeah, it is over there. It's probably sitting on top. I can grab it for you here in a second, bud. All right, Garrett. That was the one we were. Didn't show up very well, but that is your name on there. Garrett. Garrett K. All right, we're gonna finish open this. We started to cut it open, and then he said, "Hang on, let's do it at the end." So, I got an empty chute. Garrett, you're up, bud. And like I said, I'll grab that gunner here in 1 second. Let me get this one out. Come on, give me a good one. We're at 260 on Topps Chrome Blacks. May RCR it? Tell you what, man, give me 1 second. I'll grab it for you. Let me get through this box, and I'll go grab it. It's literally, like, right behind me. All right, Garrett, good luck, bud. Adrian Castillo, Shota, second year. Carlos Correa, David Festa, Paul Goldschmidt as a Yankee. That's cool to see. And then purple, Pete Alonso, 30 out of 75. Purple mini diamond. To 75, Petey. Colin Bonds. Ah, I hope it is. Would love to see Bonds. We got Mookie. We got Mookie out of the last batch. Let's knock Bonds down. I'm totally down for that. I say that. Garrett might rather have the Griffey, though. Drew Romo. Nolan Arenado. Grant McCray. If we're going to be hunting 90s legends. Hurston Waldrop. Brian Reynolds. And Corey Seager. 32 out of 99 on the green. So green to 99. Purple to 75. A couple of studs. Seager and Polar Bear. And the auto is it's going to be a base auto. It's Will Wagner for the Blue Jays. Rookie auto, base auto. I was hoping I can hit you a little harder than that one, bud. Will Wagner, rookie auto for the Jays. Not as big as I was hoping. Definitely not the Mookie. Appreciate you letting me try for you, though. So, Wagner, Seager, and Alonso. Ryan Reynolds, the actor. Dude, I'm not. I promise I will not be one of those breakers that goes crazy for every card that we pull out. They're not all monsters. Let's go! Oh, man. I know that's frustrating. Be okay with that Baroa 101 so we know where it's at. Can stop looking for it. That is the battle with those, man. Finding them. Coming from the Jays fan. The Jays fan's like, dude, what the hell? That's not bad. What are we talking about? All right. That's what we had left out of this. If anyone else is interested in a Percy, let me know. If anybody's looking for, if you guys want to try to spin up a quick live fill, I don't know, divisional, anything like that, just let me know. Otherwise, we can call it. But I got Topps Chrome Black. We're at 260. We're at 249 on Multiverse, and then everything else I'll just kind of spot. Send the auto to Chris. I can do that, bud. All right. Going to a Jays fan. That's pretty cool of you, bud. That's really cool of you. All right, Christopher. Christopher, you have been donated the Will Wagner. That's added to your stack, bud. That's very cool, bud. All right. Dude, it's an early night. I intentionally did not line football tonight because I'm like, man, I am gonna be. I'm like a kid before the finals, before like a college exam the next day. Like I gotta do my research on Bowman. I gotta deep dive into it. I'll be honest. I don't watch a lot of minor league baseball. I wish I had time. I don't. So my prospecting typically comes once they show up on the card. So I got to do a little bit of research before I jump into the products. So I'm going to be studying up on Bowman, watching a bunch of highlight reels of some of these guys, hearing some takes, getting excited, figuring out who to get excited for, so I know what we're opening up tomorrow. Dude, there's nothing worse. When I very first started, I didn't really understand how often the classes turned over. And we were just opening baseball because people were asking for it. And so we're opening up and I'm like, man, I don't know who these people are. And like, I'm going to have to research a little bit. So, yeah, it sucks opening up boxes and not knowing who you're pulling for. So yeah, I got some reading to do. I know the top names, but I need to know past the top few, Cool. All right, well, guys, I am going to call it there. It looks like we got not many people left in the stream. Say that, then my stream dropped. Cool. Scratch and send you the code on Julio? Yeah, we can do that. Oh, the gunner. That's right. Hold on. Yeah, so this was the gunner. It was that stamp of approval, green to 99. It's funny, dude. Tribute's been hit or miss. We have had a lot of 10s come out of Tribute. We've also had a bunch of 8s and 8.5s, but we have had some 10s come out. It typically comes down to surface, which is the hardest thing for me to just like glance at and look. I mean, you've really kind of got to get it in the light and look under it, and even then, like I've had a lot of times where like the graders will show me stuff. I don't see it until they really point it out. Sometimes they'll even have to like take a picture with it on their phone so they can like zoom in and show me. But yeah, surface is tough. It's easy to spot a busted corner. It's easy to spot chipped edges and off centering. Well, centering's a little tougher on these because they don't have borders. But it's typically when they get dinged, it's for surface, and so it's one of those where I would rather let them review that because, like I said, you're going to need to take that out of the top loader, out of the sleeve, and really like put it under the scope. So, like I said, dude, for $9, you can know the answer. Scratch it live? That I can't do. I actually do record the process though. I've never had anybody come back and try to accuse anything. Like I've never had to use this, but I have the ability to do the same thing we're doing right now, except instead of going live, just doing it as a recording. And I will actually do it here where I will take the card and I will scratch it right here on camera, show the thing, and then I'll put it on the stand. I'll take my phone out and like record myself messaging it to the individual live. So yeah, I keep all those just in case somebody comes back and they're like, hey man, I redeemed it and I went to redeem it and the code was already used. I'll be like, yeah, I recorded the sending it to you. You definitely got it. So it has never happened, but just as a CYA, I do that every time. Yeah, I mean, dude, to me, one of the best parts about the RCR is just having an answer of should I send this in? Like some of you guys I know probably send in cards to grade all the time and are probably pretty good at looking at the cards and reviewing and deciding like, yeah, this one looks clean. This one's got issues. I think this will 8. I think this will 9. I think this will 10. A lot of people can do that. And it takes practice and it takes sending them in and getting the grades back. And it's just trial and error, right? But not everybody's done the trial and error. And so if you don't want to have to put all of that in and it's like, look, I don't know, does it look good? Does it not? I mean, it looks good to me, but the last one looked good and it turns out it was a 7. That's really the nice advantage there is to not have to figure that out. It's not a guarantee that if Rare 10s it, it's going to 10 with PSA. It's not a guarantee that if PSA 10s it, they'll 10 it again. I mean, you can send the same card to PSA 3 different times and get back 3 different grades. That happens a lot, actually. So, but it's a good starting point. Like I would be a lot more comfortable recommending to send it off to grade if they've raw card reviewed it and it came back with a good grade. Like I would feel comfortable that, okay, they're not like I've talked to them like ad nauseam about this. Not that it's going to change anything by me, saying anything, but like I'm happy that they're not giving out grades because I don't want them to say it's a 10, then we send it off and it comes back a 9. And like if it happens because PSA is just inconsistent or because there's a subjectivity to it, that's one thing. If it happens because they're being too easy, that's an issue. I don't want to see that. I'd rather them be too strict than too easy. But I don't know. I feel like they're right. You sent 2 Jordan rookies to Beckett, had 2 free gradings. That was 20 plus years ago. Probably changed a little. Since then. RCR, you got it, bud. They can RCR it. The one touch they can put that in. It is too thick to put in the full slab, so it'll just like the raw card is all they can do with it. The raw card, like this one, yeah, it's too thick for the Gorilla Glass. The Gorilla Glass they can only do up to 55 point. Cool. All right, well, guys, let's go ahead and call it there. So, again, as always, I appreciate you guys letting me break that stuff for you. Make sure you're getting the text because tomorrow's gonna be a big one. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna have Bowman. I'm gonna have Bowman and National Treasures, 2 release days. You want to go one more Chrome? I can do that for you. Yeah, we can do another Chrome. Do we have an RCR worthy for Terry? Can't remember off the top of my head. Definitely not in the live fills, Terry. I mean, you know that. But in the break, who did you have in the break? Let me see if I can remember. Were you in the main break? Or are you trying to be funny? Probably trying to be funny. Yeah, you weren't in the main break, so it would have been just the lives. Yeah, I don't think we got much. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Let me get in here real fast. Just verify. And if I pick the box, you already know where I'm going. You might as well claim number 3. That's where I'm going. Which would be 1, 2, 3. That would be this one right here. Good with you? All right, let's do it. I say, get that Barreau. I need that 1-on-1. I say, I'll trade you a Will Wagner for it. All right, here we go. Here, let me go ahead and fix the autofocus. Those days are numbered, I'm hoping. All right, let's try this again. Come on. Come on. Empty box. That was a coffee cup. It's empty. Ryan Bliss. Dude, you've been getting him a lot. Nacho Alvarez. Corey Seager. Trey Turner. Blake Snell. Justin Henry Malloy, 145 out of 150. Rookie blue. Tigers. Let's get a Depths of Darkness. Dude, we haven't pulled one of those yet. Those are the short prints or super short prints. I'm not sure how short, but they're short. Jace Young. Ooh, what do we got coming up? Logan Gilbert. Juan Soto. Kumar Rocker. Rookie. Ezekiel Tovar to 199. 102 out of 199. And Nocturnal James Wood rookie. Dude, that's really sick looking. Let's go. Let me drop one. That's got to be short. I have not seen that. Nocturnal James Wood. RCR it? You got it, bud. That's got to be short, right? I mean, I know they added some inserts into this one. Was that one of them? I'm going to have to check the checklist to find out for sure. Top load the Tovar as well. Chris wants to treat you on the James Wood as a thank you for the auto. There's Tovar to 199. And then, come on, give me a good one here. Give me a good one. It's like a refractor auto. Johnny Damon to 199. Got a legend. 130 out of 199. I don't think I've pulled his auto before. Dude, Johnny Damon was a beast. To 199. On card. We'll take that. That's not bad. All right, so we got, sounds good, bud. Thank you, sir. So Ezekiel Tovar to 199, Justin Henry Malloy to 150, Johnny Damon auto to 199, nice legend, and then Nocturnal James Wood, which I'm assuming is a short print. Like I said, we didn't hit any of those in the last case. And that's a great rookie to pull it on, too. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We'll take that all day. Yeah, dude, I like the layout with Topps Chrome Black, getting the two packs, the two parallels, putting a little bit more in the packs, and not making it so dependent on the auto. Yeah, I do. I like the layout. Let's see. Is there anything on that yet? I mean, are they 1 in 40, 1 in 49? The Nocturnal? I didn't see a number on it. Nah, no number on it. So there's, I just checked 130. There's one sale on there at 150. From probably release day is my guess. 4:30. Is that release day? Just under a week ago? Yeah, probably release day. Oh, 1 in 49 packs. If that's the case, that's 1 in 4 cases. Because it's a 12. It's, well, no. Sorry, it'd be 1 in 2 cases. Because it's 2 packs a case. Yeah, so there's 12 boxes, 2 packs each would be 24 boxes. Yeah. So there's one sale from release day at 150 for an insert. It's not bad, and they don't mention it in the description as an SP, but dude, I bet it was, and they might have left some money on the table there by not listing that as an SP if that's what it was. I mean, if there's one sale, my guess is it probably was an SP. So I do think they probably left some money on the table with that. Let me see what does the checklist say? 2025 Topps Chrome Black checklist on my recents. The 2025 Topps Chrome Black Baseball checklist has a handful of standard insert sets as well. Depth of Darkness, Hit the Lights, Nocturnal, and Rookie Design variations. It says it has a handful of standard insert sets. I know Depths of Darkness is not standard for sure. That's definitely short. And it's in that same list as Depth of Darkness, Hit the Lights, Nocturnal, and then the only one I've seen so far is that Rookie Design variation. Yeah, that's the only one of those that I've actually seen. They actually have the nocturnal. Here, I can show you. It's easy enough to pull on screen. Yeah, that's they've got the Judge. Yeah, that's a real cool looking car, bud. Nice hit, bud. Congrats. All right. I think we're about out of people in here. So, again, one more time, last call. If anybody wants to crack anything, let me know. Otherwise, we can go ahead and call it. Just like I said, only a couple people left in the stream, so not expecting to see too much more unless somebody here wants to do another Percy. But yeah, I will. Tomorrow we'll have Bowman. We'll have Bowman baseball up. So the price, the team pricing is gonna be a little weird. Just a heads up. You're gonna have different chaser teams. Like the Rockies have what may end up being the top chaser in the class. I think coming into the season, he was expected to be the top chaser in the class. He was the number 3 overall pick. Hasn't had the best start. I mean, I wouldn't write him off just yet because of that, but I think it's definitely impacting the release day pricing. So the Brewers have a couple good chasers as well. You got a few teams with some chase in that one. And then again, I think I'm probably going to mix that with National Treasures Baseball. So get a little bit of both. NT is a fun product. So we can also do live fills for both. So it should be a pretty active tomorrow. I am not going to break football tomorrow either because I want to have a clean slate for baseball. I think there's a very decent chance that we end up filling very quickly. Could end up potentially doing multiple rounds. Or maybe not. Maybe we just get the one. I don't know. We'll be ready for either way. But yep, cool. Well, I will get it lined up for tomorrow. Let me get all the pricing and everything figured out tonight. And then is the checklist out? Probably. I haven't even looked yet. Let's see. I bet it is. 25 Bowman checklist. It's on my to-do list for today. And yes, it is out. So here's what the checklist looks like. Yeah, there's the checklist. So 150 prospects. So Charlie Condon is they put the superfractor auto up. He's the number 3 overall pick. So he's the one that they held out of Bowman draft to headline Bowman baseball, which they always hold one. They usually hold the number 2 overall pick. Again, this year, the number 2 overall pick was a pitcher. They don't really like to do that with pitchers, so they skipped the number 2 and they held number 3, which was Charlie. So that's the only card they have up so far. They will probably add some. But that is, yeah, they've got the full checklist up. Prospects. They are not showing who are firsts. Bowman Chrome Prospects checklist. Yeah, there's no, like sometimes some checklists they'll have a little first logo next to the name. Others they don't. These they don't. But I mean, you can see like, Jack Caglione's on that list. So it's, Jose Perdomo, Christian Moore, Carson Benj, Nick Kurtz. Like these are still names. Like it's not just going to be the first Bowmans. Like there are going to be some regular names in there, some names that we're used to. But again, it's those first Bowmans that we're looking for that are new to the bunch. Like I know I haven't had to read that one yet. Justinson, Justinson Garcia. We'll have to look him up. Listen to a highlight reel. Hear an announcer say his name. Yeah. But yeah, that's the checklist. Mariners. Let's see. I'll take you down to so you can. Hold on. You can scroll up here and look at team sets. And then Mariners. So base, a Rosarina, Julio, Logan Gilbert, Tyler Locklear, rookies. Your prospects, there's your Colt Emerson. He's in there as a prospect. Dowell Joseph, Lazaro Montez, and Jared Sundstrom. Bowman Chrome prospects. These are going to be, so you got Colt Emerson, so paper, Chrome, Joseph, Emerson, Montez, Sundstrom, same sets. You have an anime in there for Ichiro. A kanji variation. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, that'd be a really cool card to pull. Another one for Ichiro. Bowman Prospect Auto, Grant Nip. Honestly, man, my guess looking at this, I don't think that the Mariners are probably going to be that expensive. Very important prospects autos. Colt Emerson. Greatness Loading, Lazaro Montez, Jared Sundstrom on prospect autos. You got top 100 guys. Cole Young, Colt Emerson. But yeah, for the prospect autos, though, Grant Nip and Jared Sundstrom. Yeah, Mariners, I honestly, I'll be surprised if the Mariners are an overly expensive team. I'm not saying they'll be the cheapest team up there, but I mean, just scrolling up to the Giants, you've got a couple, fairly similar. Blue Jays should be cheap. Let me see. Blue Jays, you have, just kind of skipping to the autos, Sean Keys, Charles McAdoo. Bowman rookies and veterans autos, Jake Bloss and Vlad. Bowman prospect auto, Charles McAdoo. Vlad anime. Yeah, probably not going to be too bad. Yeah, Phil's been trying to get him. Phil's been trying hard, man. He's gotten close a couple times. You've been able to edge him out each time. So, yeah, he is hot on your tails. If he's still trying, he'll be trying to get in there. I know he got a little frustrated, but I mean he gets it. It is what it is, man. I only have one, so yeah. There's one of each team, and my thing is, man, I want it to be fair and even for everybody. Like I feel like the way that I do it, there's no preferential treatment. Nobody gets anything special. Like everyone has the exact same odds. It is entirely up to them to just get in there. And if there's a team you want, get in there, get them quick. So if you want them, there it is. It's as fair and as even as I know how to make it. So I'm always open to ideas for improvements, but I think it's a good system. I think it's a good process. Forget them again, but don't. Exactly. That's all it is, man. It's all you can do is log in and try. So, cool. Jimmy sees it differently. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. According to Jimmy, Garrett gets special treatment. When I post the breaks, he's already locked in. All right, guys, we're gonna give Garrett 5 minutes to choose his teams, and then everybody else can choose. That's what we're moving towards. All right, guys. Well, again, I appreciate the fills, guys. Thanks for letting me crack at that for you. Congrats on all the hitters. If I wasn't able to get you hit, I'll try to get you guys on the next one. I will see you guys tomorrow for Bowman release day. All right. Catch y'all tomorrow.